walked in and like all the lights were off. Everybody was like, oh my god, there's no electricity, I need gas. And I was just like, I need munchies, yeah. Alright, so the electricity is on. Let's see what we're gonna get. Oh yeah, it was meant to be. I'm gonna get a slushie before I leave. I'm probably gonna get raspberry, blueberry. Hi.
You take a picture?
No, I'm not taking a picture.
The video? No. The video? No.
I can't take a video?
You take the video?
Wait, what's your problem?
You take the video or you take, because you need authorization for video.
I need a what?
You take video?
Yes, I'm taking video.
No, you need take video.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a video. Alright, anyways. Tripping. Man, why does everyone try to kill my vibe? Why do people try to kill happy people's vibes, y'all? A pipe snapper, a mango snapper. So I got all kinds of good things to make me feel better about the whole situation that I'm going to be talking about. So the first thing we got from 7-Eleven is Miguelitos papitas. Ay, qué pendeja. Miguelitos papitas, okay? With some tapatio. That's really why I got them, because I'm like, oh, I need some salsa with my chips. And then I got some hot Cheetos. They didn't have lemon though. And I got some Kinder Joy little chocolate. Some salsagueri. I love these salsagueri, like Lucas. If you haven't tried, and I'm getting all the things that I love getting at the gas station. So if you guys didn't know, these, except for this is my first time. But this is like my go-to with hot Cheetos and lemon. I haven't had these in a while, so I'm very excited for the white donuts. Some water, because I need some water, girl. A mango Snapple. These are bombs. I love these. If you haven't tried them, you gotta try it. And a Lunchable. So yeah, this is usually what I get when I go to a gas station and I'm like, we're on a road trip or it's a little snack, you know, at night or whatever. These are my go-to. These, if you guys didn't know, these are Isaac's like favorite. Not favorite, but like one of his favorite. And I got a slushie. Damn, I should do a thumbnail. But yeah, I got a little slushie. I got a blueberry one. Alright, so I'm parked at a Walgreens, guys. This freaking slushie, ya se anda haciendo melt. Still bomb milk. I'm gonna start with the Lunchables because, you know, I gotta eat first before I munch it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get some hot Cheetos. If you guys haven't had your Lunchables with your hot Cheetos, you got to. I love the ones that have the white cheese. So guys, it's been a while. I know. It's been like a week. And I've been MIA, well, kind of on Snapchat. You guys, if you guys follow me on Snapchat, you guys know what's up. Like, I've just been spending time with the fam, going out with the family. You know, Isaac and I don't really go out, like party, but we go out with our family a lot. So we just been going out. And when we're not out, we're chilling. And I've been working on something for you guys and for myself. I'm gonna be launching a website soon. I don't think you guys will ever expect what I'm selling and what it is. But when you guys do find out what it is, I feel like you guys are gonna love it because I love it. My husband loves it. Felicity loves it. I'm basically telling you guys that I'm gonna be launching something, but I guess the surprise will come when it's done. So I'm gonna be announcing the giveaway winner. I'm gonna put her name right here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing, and turn on your post notifications. If you guys also want to win $50, just join. The giveaway is just to subscribe, turn on your post notifications, like and comment in this video. The more love you show, the more chances it is for you guys to win. So just know that. So now let's get to the juicy ass story time. Okay. So guys, as some of you guys may or may not know, Felicity had just joined preschool about 2 weeks ago. This would be the 3rd week. The first couple of days was a little bit hard because she was like, oh, I don't want to do nap time. I was like, okay. And finally she got over that little nap thing and she started liking nap time. So I was like, okay, so she's doing good. She loved everything about it. Every time I went, the little girls were so excited to see her and hug her, and the teachers were really nice. All right, I decided to pick her up early. I usually would pick her up around 5, even though I had till 6 because they close at 6. So you could pick her up anywhere from, you drop her off from like 6 in the morning, but I would drop her off like at 9, 10 and pick her up like at 5. Well, I was in the area and I was like, I'm gonna pick her up like early. So I'm going, and that morning that everything happened, I told Isaac, I was like, babe, there's this one teacher, I swear to God. He's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, every time she's doing something, she has like a stink face. Like she's like, like when you're just like hate your job. She's one of the main teachers, so I was just like a little concerned, but I told Isaac and he was like, maybe you're just tripping, say hi to her. And I'm like, babe, I do say hi to her, and she's just like, hi. I see her a couple times, I see her 2 times, and she had a stink face, but it's like, I can't just be like, oh my God, automatic, oh, I don't want Felicity to be in that school, she's has a stink face. No, but I mentioned it to Isaac, so it was freaking crazy how I am always right. It's so crazy how I always like feel something and like it happens, or I was right about it. I've been wrong plenty times, but I've been right plenty times too. Like I said, I was in town that day, like in the area, which is like the daycare was like 10 minutes depending on traffic from the house. So anyways, I'm going. So I pull up, and I was thinking of drawing it for you guys, but hopefully I can describe what I saw in the best of my ability to where you guys can kind of picture it a little bit. If I have to draw a little picture, I probably will. So I park in the front, and I see that lady that I told Isaac that she was like kind of like a stank face. I see her run, okay, to the section where it's like arts and crafts table. So you walk in, and there's like the desk where the window where I parked in front of that window, and then across from it there's an arts and crafts table. From that window you can see through, and you can see a person if they're walking that way or this way, or they're I could see. All right, girl, I saw you. I park, I see her walking that way, still didn't think nothing of it at all, but I felt in my head, I was like, oh my God, she saw me, and I'm early today, so she's gonna go freaking make sure Felicity's cool. Yeah, that's exactly what she was doing. There's a signing sheet right in, like when you walk in, so I'm like, oh, I need to sign her out. So I'm doing my thing. Nobody is inside the classroom, everybody's outside in the back. In the back there's a playground, and there's a cement area. Okay, let me describe the back. So there's a cement area and basically like the cafeteria when you walk out, excuse me. And when you walk out, there's only 3 tables, and the 3 tables have like those benches connected to it. There's no individual table, everything is just 3 benches, real simple, the playground. So I walk in and I look to my left, and she's like pretending to be on the arts and crafts table getting some supplies. I'm trying to make this a little bit funny because I know it's hurting my heart right now just talking about it, but I'm trying to be funny because that's what I do. Every time I'm sad or something, like flip it to try to laugh about it and be funny. But that's just how I am. That's how I deal with my emotions or whatever. I look to my left and she's right there pretending to get the arts and crafts things, and she goes, "We had an incident today." And I'm like, "Oh really? What happened?" Felicity was not sharing her toys. She kept telling the kids, "No, don't touch my toys. No, don't touch my toys." She said it more than 3 times. I talked to her and I put her to the side. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right. You know, me in my head, I was thinking, okay, you took her to the side and she's on those benches, right? And you're getting arts and crafts so you could play with her. So you know, since she didn't want to share and do that, you know, I thought she was, you know what I mean, what I was picturing in my head. Basically, that Felicity was being bossy and telling the kids like, "No, these are my toys, don't play with my toys because you're gonna mess them up." In my head, I know Felicity would do something like that. I'm not saying, "Oh, Santita," you know, she wouldn't do something like that, because everybody, especially at age 3, you don't want to share. So I walk out and Felicity is in a chair, individual chair, the ones that go inside the classroom, outside, facing the playground. She couldn't have sat her down on the bench like a normal kid. No, she decided to put her next to the playground to see the whole kids play and her on the sideline. Like, this ain't no baseball game. Oh, I was fucking pissed. You know when a kid is crying for so long that they're in tears going like that and like having the that's how my daughter was when I walked outside. All right. I immediately, okay, I look at the assistants, and you know what they do? They look at me and they go like that. All of them look right at me like, "Oh my god, she's here early, she's looking at Felicity crying, we got caught." And they look at me and they go, and they start like talking like, "Oh, I didn't see that, I didn't see her." I said, what is going on right here?" I went like that. What is going on right here? Nothing. The assistants couldn't tell me shit. All right, so I just grabbed my daughter Felicity and I pick her up and she's crying. Okay, she didn't even come up to me because she was scared, like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna get in trouble if I get up." And I was like, "Come here, baby, get up." I was like, "Well, come here, baby." So I grab her, pick her up, she comes up to me and I'm like, "What happened?" You know, ignore. This girl is still over here telling me, the stank face, I'm gonna call her stank face. So she was right there con la pinche carota and telling me like that Felicity this, Felicity that, Felicity didn't want to share. Basically, Felicity didn't want to share. Okay, but is that the reason you have to go inside? Go out of your way, go inside, get a chair, individual chair. You couldn't sit her on the freaking bench and have her facing the kids playing, having fun. You couldn't have just grabbed her, picked her up and took her inside with you and do arts and crafts. You had to be stuffing your face. Okay, so I hadn't told her that I saw her stuffing her face, and the reason I know that she was stuffing her face, when she was talking to me, she was still swallowing her food and she had crumbs right here. So I freaking put her on blast. I was like, "You weren't in there getting arts and crafts, girl." She said, "No, this is not timeout. We don't say that. We don't do that. We don't do timeouts. We're not allowed to do timeouts." I was transitioning her into arts and crafts. Wait, let me get this straight. So you're telling me that she's transitioning from a chair facing the kids, watching them play, crying her eyes out, into an arts and crafts table inside? So you kind of just took her in, you had to sit her down for a little bit, and that's not timeout? Oh no, I went off. I was like, "This is not timeout? You're telling me to my face." I told her that this is not timeout, this is not disciplining my child. You could have called me, I told her. You could have called me and told me, "Hey, she's not sharing, I'm gonna put her in timeout." Because that would have been more respectful, less shady than, "Oh, it's not timeout, oh my god, oh, I got caught face." Like, she had a whole "I got caught" face. The other assistants didn't even want to look at me because they knew some shit was going down that wasn't right. Oh, girl. Whew. See, that's why I needed munchies, because I don't know, but damn, this is looks good. I really recommend that if you have your kid in preschool, I highly recommend that you go at least 2-3 times a week to go early to pick them up to see if you see some shit, because I am always doing that shit. Even in the other preschool, I would spy on her in a playground, in the parking lot. Like, I am very cautious to who even takes care of my daughter. So I left. I called Isaac as soon as I got in the car. I talked to Felicity. She told me that I sat there at the house in front of Isaac, and I sat there and I was like, I'm you. I told Felicity, I'm you, baby. You're her, the teacher. Do what she did to you, to me. I'm you. And girl, when my daughter pulled my arm and said, come here, I lost it. Without looking at me, Felicity came and she went like that, come here. Like, who could ever tell her to say that? How could she ever see that? How? But on the way home, I was on the phone with Isaac telling him everything. Boom, the owner calls me. She calls me in tears, guys. First, she tried to stand up for the fucking teacher. I think she really thought, like, oh, esta una pendejita la verga. Like, I could, like, manipulate her into thinking that it was actually her daughter's fault. One thing is to be nice. Another thing is to be fooled. You're not gonna fool me with your words. I know what's up, and I know what my daughter told me, and I know what I saw. Okay, so she called me trying to manipulate me into thinking that Felicity was wrong. I told her what's up. First of all, yes, my kid didn't share. Second of all, you're not going to discipline her without letting me know and admitting that you're putting her in timeout. You're not going to leave my daughter in front of everybody facing the playground to, like, make her sad or, like, bullying my daughter, when you could have just, you know, come here, baby, let's go inside and play arts and crafts. You didn't have to keep her there facing the playground so all the kids could see, she's crying. And then she goes, oh, it's because she wasn't there. She was actually transitioning her into playing arts and crafts. And I said, oh, does that have to do with getting a snack and having crumbs on your face and eating? She was still swallowing when we were talking. When I walked in, I told her. So she left my daughter in the chair to go snack. That was transitioning. She took a little snack. And then she goes, when one of my employees has diabetes, you know, sometimes they need to do that. If she had diabetes, guys, she would have just said straight up, she has diabetes. So I straight up told her, I honestly don't think she has diabetes, but if you could show me that she has diabetes, you could show me in a piece of paper that would be awesome. So she goes, oh, actually, I can't show you that because I myself have not seen that. But she told me that she had diabetes. Okay. So, past the snack thing, then she starts crying and telling me, is there anything we could do? Is there anything I could do? Because I don't want Felicity to stop going to preschool. Like, she doesn't want that paycheck. That's the real reason. Because if you know, preschools are fucking expensive. Especially in the LA area, they're expensive here. I'm sorry if I'm cussing a lot. Honestly, like, I'm sorry. So, she told me that she was gonna have a meeting with all the staff. She blamed everybody, even though I was only blaming the one that was being mean to Felicity. But she said it was the whole staff's fault because they didn't do nothing about her doing that. So I kind of understand that, and I feel like she did feel bad. But I feel like if these teachers are doing that, it's because the owner was allowing that before or something like that. My kid, you're not gonna treat him like that. You're not gonna treat my kid like that. You're not gonna try to fool me into thinking that was okay. You're not gonna bully my kid, because to me that was bullying. That chair facing them playing in the playground, that's bullying, because you're not traumatizing, but you're letting a kid watch and cry. You're letting a kid cry watching others play, because you know damn right that she wants to play too, and she's right there crying, and you're gonna allow that? Like, what kind of bully ass hoe is that? No. Sorry, guys. So I talked to Isaac. after I hung up with the owner, she told me to call her back within a couple hours to see if there's anything they could do. I still hadn't told her in the first phone call that I'm not gonna no longer take her to the school. I already knew that I didn't want to take her back to the school, but what really reassured it is when Felicity pulled my arm and we reenacted the whole thing. Because Isaac was still like, oh, maybe now they're gonna treat her good, but you never know if they'll treat her worse because of what happened. So I wasn't about to take that risk. I told the owner I was no longer taking my daughter. She started crying. I don't care. My daughter was crying for I don't know how long, but she was crying for so long that her tears were like dry already. You know, like when you have the lines of dryness, like that, girl, like what? And I filed a complaint against her. She's probably not gonna be able to work there anymore. She's probably gonna get fired, and she's probably not gonna be able to work with kids. They're gonna make the company's gonna have to send out letters to every single parent that has a kid there enrolled and tell them what happened. And also future parents that are trying to take their kids there, they have to know what happened before even enrolling them. So to me, I don't think I went far. I think that I'm supposed to do this because I just feel like it was meant to be. It was meant for me to go early. It was meant for me to see that, and it was meant for me to file that report. And it was meant for Felicity to get out of that school, because you never know, something worse could have happened. You know, something crazy could have happened. This is like chocolate, white chocolate with like cookie. Chocolate cookie. Alright guys, so Genoe is the first notification shout out. Thank you for turning on your post notifications and being subscribed. The second notification shout out goes to Jasmine VLs. Thank you, girl, and thank you for being subscribed and turning on your post notifications. If you guys also want a notification, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and don't forget to add me on Snapchat. Girlie Loves Food. I will catch you guys in the next video. I am doing a $50 giveaway in the next video as well. So I think every video now I'm just gonna be doing $50. I really do want to know, you guys, if you guys could please comment down below like what you would have done if you were in my shoes and you saw what I saw and Felicity told you what happened. I just want to know what you guys would have done. Like if you guys would have handled it differently, if you guys would have handled it the same, just let me know. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys.